Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here, and welcome back to Resident Evil 2. And we are just about ready to head back up to the RPD. I would say it's been a while, and, back in the day when I was playing this game for the first time, and I'd spend like 45 minutes just in the basement area because I sucked at the game and was learning, where to go and how to solve the puzzles. And being scared. It was a while that you spent down in the basement before you went back up to the RPD building, but really it hasn't been that long with how we've been playing through it. I was also thinking this morning, because it's been so long since I played this game, I was just kind of trying to remember it. And I think I did screw myself over. I think we put the cord to close the window shutters in the wrong breaker box. We should have done the one in the hallway we're about to go to. Because I forgot that Claire has no other way to get into the basement besides that hallway. But I guess, the cool thing is you'll get to see why you would do that and how it's going to screw us over. Okay. Yeah, this hallway. We should have fixed this, not the other one. Jeez. Oh well. Okay. This was a club key room. When we play Leon's scenario, I think you'll get to see that it really doesn't matter which one you use, because it won't impact you anyway. Or which shutters you close. A paper more than a week old. It's a nice little room. It's like a break room. Ink ribbon. I thought this was a first aid spray here, but apparently it's not. It's, I don't know, hiding an ink ribbon. I don't really care about ink ribbons at this point. I have so many, even though I've only been getting 2 at a time. Okay, we need to check these lockers. I think there's something good in one of them. I hope. Damn, really? Really? I swear to God, there's something in one of these lockers. Oh my God. Maybe only in Leon's scenario. Oh. That's a dead guy. Is there anything in the sink? Nope. Man, Claire just doesn't get shit, does she? Oh, well, there's acid rounds. His throat and abdomen have been torn out. That sounds horrific. Okay, well, he's got acid rounds. I'll take those. What's this? Night Watchman's Diary. Okay, so this is maybe the Night Watchman's office. August 11th. I finally had the chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. The chief seemed to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than that I was neglecting my duties. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? September 5th. I recently talked to the old man who works in the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock engraved with chess pieces on them for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way that he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? That's actually really funny. You'll get to see the chess pieces. The lock engraved with chess pieces, or whatever it is, in Leon's scenario. September 9th. Thomas was a much better player than I had imagined. I used to think of myself as a fairly decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling me. About the only thing I imagine that could match his skills in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. September 12th. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but we had to cancel it because he hasn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. He insisted that he was just fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling too good myself lately. Yep. And we all know what happened from there. Okay. Now, as far as I remember, there is only one more club key room. And I want to say... Is that on this side? Yeah, that's on this side. We do need to go to... we do need to go to the... to A item box. And I don't think we're actually going to need the bow gun just yet. I'm going to actually swap the bow gun for the grenade launcher with acid rounds. I had one acid round left. Yes, I did. Don't need that. Put the regular grenade rounds away. Oh, and we are going to need the lighter. Did I go buy the lighter? Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. Okay. Hope you all are having a good day. Didn't have quite as productive of a day, but I also didn't need to. I did basically all my chores yesterday. Did list a few things for sale on eBay, trying to do some, I guess, spring cleaning type of stuff. Even though it's not spring, I'm just starting now. Kind of accumulated some things over the past year that I either need to sell or just donate. So... By the way, if you want to eat some really delicious potato chips that don't have canola oil on them, like pretty much every major brand, like Lay's and Doritos and stuff, buy Utz brand potato chips. They're delicious, they have lots of different flavors, and they don't have canola oil, which is very inflammatory for the digestive tract. You've used the club key. This key is useless now. Discard. Yes. Perfect. In we go. I actually really like this room. I was not expecting to see a liquor in here. I forgot about that. It's for you. God. He wasn't even doing anything, but he still just his presence startled me. God. Okay. Jesus. Okay, I'm good. Will you take the film? Sure, here's some more film. This is interesting. A picture of a man on a carriage. Something is on the wheel. Light the queen, the king, and the jack. Then the carriage will start running. Okay, sounds like a puzzle. Resident Evil. Yeah, it's a press room. It's totally messed up. This is where the Raccoon Police gave press conferences, invited journalists. That's right, I knew there was something over here. First aid spray right in the corner. That's a tricky one. The number 12 has been etched. Number 13 has been etched. And the number 11's been etched. Now, in a set of playing cards, you have, obviously, you know, either the ace to start with or the ace to end, depending on how you feel about it. And then 2 through 10, and then 11, 12, and 13 are Jack, Queen, and King. So remember the little thing on the wall said light the Queen, King, and Jack in that order. So we need to start with this. That's the burner. And that allows us to turn these on. So there's Queen, there's the King, and here's the Jack. Well, I don't think the wheel started running there, but we'll take it. We'll take it falling out. Will you take the G cogwheel, which I believe stands for golden cogwheel? It's a oh, it's gold-plated. It looks like a large clock cog. And it is. Absolutely is. Okay. Now, where could we use the golden cogwheel? If you recall from a couple of installments ago, we went to the 3rd floor of the police station and went into the clock tower. All we could do was use the square crank and lower a set of wooden stairs, and we killed a licker on the balcony outside. But other than that, there wasn't much we could do. Well, we can now. I'm gonna go ahead and equip this again. Not that we need it right away, but we're gonna be needing it. We want to look at this film. God, the music in this room is so damn ominous and intimidating even. One thing you will notice on your return to the RPD is that there are going to be maybe some enemies in surprise spots that weren't there before, or weren't there previously. I'm going to show you one of them, I think. Unless the PC port changes things again. Okay. Go ahead and use the film. Film B. This is the film, I know this for a fact, seeing the image now. This is the film that both Leon and Claire get access to. Says, pictured in front of the Arucus Taylor, regressed into a zombie within 2 hours. Subject repeatedly complained about severe agitation of the epidermis, in addition to feelings of nausea. This happened up to the moment he lost consciousness. Picture by R. Lambert. Is epidermis skin, I guess? I can't remember. I'm not a biologist or scientist or whatever. So yeah, now if we go into our files, film D, hang on, here we go. So yeah, Claire gains access to film A and B, and D if she wants to, you know, search that desk 50 times. Leon gains access to films B and C, so we're not going to get to see film C here with Claire. Oh well. Go ahead and get rid of your lighter now. Go ahead and keep your first aid spray, and take your blue stone. There's this weird chance that we might actually need it. I know that's hard to believe. Okay. I'm not sure the safest way to do this next part, so I'm going to do it potentially the most dangerous way. So we're going to just head back out into the, you know, the main hall, the lobby, whatever it's called. And we obviously need to get to the 3rd floor. We could have gone a different way, if you recall from how we explored this police station 2 installments ago. But I think this might be the safer way. Will you go up the ladder? Yep. There's a licker just hanging out by this ladder now, after you return to the police station. And that's what I was hoping I remembered, is that if you come up the ladder, all you have to do is aim, point down, and just kill him. And he just can't react fast enough to deal with it. So, alright, now we're going to go into the library, because this is the only way to get to the 3rd floor. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, shit. Yep. That happens on either character's first scenario, or scenario A, when you return to the police station and come into the library in order to head up to the clock tower area. I think in both characters' second scenarios, it happens the moment you step into the library for the first time. So you want to just avoid the library until later in the game, in either character's second scenario. But as you can see, we're going to have to go back through that hallway. So, boo. The bow gun will make some short work of them, though. And we're not going to run out of ammo. Okay. Looks like a switch. Will you push it? Oh yeah, sure, just to remind everyone how this doesn't work. So we're going to put the golden cogwheel, or gold-plated cogwheel, in here. Hey, that looks good. And remember, the Night Watchman's diary said the police chief was annoyed that the Night Watchman was hanging out in this area. And that's why, because the police chief had hid some shit. Will you take the blue stone? Yeah. Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, it's the Jaguar stone. A 6-inch stone with a Jaguar etched. Yes, I know it's Jaguar. I love saying Jaguar, though. There's writing right here, it looks like. Power source for the clock. The gears are clean. Okay. It just doesn't let you look at it. Alright. So now the clock tower's working again, which we don't really give a shit about. We just wanted that Jaguar stone. Alright. Now we're going to head back to the second floor. And we're going to head back to Police Chief Irons' office. And we're going to bring a very special gun with us. Oh, a long way to go. And all we're going to bring to this fight I actually don't want the handgun up there. Let's do this. We're going to equip that. We're going to put that in there. And then we're going to put the acid rounds away. The grenade launcher is entirely a backup. I should not run out of ammo for this, but I'm not going to take any chances because it's been so long. So this is that submachine gun. Pretty cool. Okay. We're going to go ahead and save. There may actually be another save point very soon, but I can't remember, so we're just going to save here. Back in the waiting room. You shouldn't even need any health for this next part, but whoops. But I'm going to go ahead and take one, just in case. And in fact, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that. Let's see if we can somehow boost our final score when we beat this game, or this scenario anyway, by not using any first aid sprays. I don't think I have used any yet. I think that's a thing, where if you don't use first aid sprays and you just use herbs, that improves your final score, or your final grade. Okay.
Claire!
Yay!
Sherry, you're okay. I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Sherry, how did you get by those dogs? You ran right back towards them. That's funny, if you hit X by her, she doesn't talk. Okay. It's weird that she would come back here. Unless she thinks Chief Irons is a safe man and not at all psychotic. Uh-oh. There's a document on the ground. What could it be? Mail to the Chief. To Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. We have lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the actions of the renegade operative Albert Wesker. Wow, so Irons knew about the Spencer Mansion and its lab. Dang. Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members, Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. If it comes to light that the STARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such a manner that would appear to be purely accidental. Damn. Continue to monitor their progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public. Annette will continue to be your contact throughout this affair, William Birkin. Who is William Birkin? And who is Annette? To Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. I have deposited the amount of US $10,000 to the account for your services this term as per our agreement. The development of the G-Virus scheduled to replace the T-Virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain that I will be appointed to be a member of the Executive Board for Umbrella Incorporated. It is imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project, continue to monitor their activities, and block all attempts to investigate the underground research facilities. William Birkin. Oh boy. Okay, so William Birkin works for Umbrella, apparently. And he's the one paying money to Irons, and that's how Irons is getting the money to pay for all this art. To Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. We have a problem. I have received information informing me that Umbrella HQ has sent spies to recover my research on the G-Virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me as it represents my entire life's work. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons. Detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary and contact me immediately through Annette. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I will not allow anyone to steal my work on the G-Virus, not even Umbrella, William Birkin. So he works for Umbrella, but they're trying to take his research from him so they don't have to pay him, I'm guessing. The mail to the Chief has been filed. Okay. Well, let's just go down this elevator without Sherry. An elevator, it appears to go down.
Claire!
I was going to leave
I'm
you.
going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Oh, I am going to leave her. I forgot. Well, this is nice. What in the fuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, gross. It shot something into his mouth. It being whatever that is. Its eyeball arm. We saw that in a photo. In the film A. Cool, I guess I have to save Police Chief Irons now. Why does this look like a dungeon? Oh my god. Why would the police chief have something that looks like this in his police station? Like, what the F? Like, belongs in a castle.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down.
Okay.
Chief. What happened?
Shut up. You
Whoa.
couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons.
Oh boy.
Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin.
I'm sure you've already seen this little girl running around here somewhere.
Oh.
Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me.
Why? Uh-oh.
I just can't take
Oh no.
pain.
Is there a xenomorph gonna come out of you? Oh god, that's brutal. Okay. Damn, I can't even examine him. He's just fucked. By the way... Oh wow, formalin, chloroform, and other chemicals. Yeah, the police chief is fucked up. I wonder what he did with the body of the mayor's daughter. It's a saw. Fresh blood is smeared on the blade. God, this guy's a psychopath. His quote there where he was like, everyone's gonna die. I remember, how old would I have been? 12? No, wait, 1999, 1998, I guess. So I would have actually been like 13 or 14, somewhere in there. When this game was advertised on television, like, you know, coming soon, like, buy it at Electronics Boutique or Circuit City or wherever, that quote was the main quote used. Everyone's gonna die. It's a great line. Nobody talks about it enough. There's some acid rounds. That's actually a clue that the next enemy is very weak to acid rounds. Disturbing stuff. Don't go back for Sherry yet. And even though this next enemy is weak to acid rounds, hopefully you grabbed the submachine gun. Even though it's kind of big for a submachine gun, I think. Seems a little large, but anyway. Hopefully you grab this, because this works a lot better against this enemy, and you'll see why. A ladder leads down. Will you go down? Yes. By the way, this scene that we just saw is slightly different if you're playing through Claire's B scenario. It's actually kind of cool. I guess I'll go ahead and say it now just because I don't know if I'm going to play Leon A, Claire B. And if I do, it's going to be a ways in the future. Basically, the boss or enemy that you're going to fight in that scenario, Brian Irons is standing by the trapdoor. The monster or the boss or whatever that you fight, he actually grabs Birkin. I keep saying Birkin. He grabs Irons, pulls him down into the trapdoor, and you just hear Irons getting absolutely annihilated. And then when you go examine the trapdoor again, the upper half, basically just his torso, shoots up out of the trapdoor and just lands where his body is right now. And it's really brutal, and it's really cool. Anyway, down we go. Go ahead and just walk forward. Now look at that. That is an appendage from whatever attacked Brian Irons. And it's really quickly going to morph into something brutal. Don't know what it is. Ugh, it just vomited up some of those creatures. Fire. Aim down. That one's going to get me, that's on my body. Shut up. Okay, so that didn't quite work like I had wanted it to. I think there's going to be some little guys that come out here. I didn't aim down quick enough at one point. But what you're supposed to do is just continually fire at this thing. And then if any of those little guys come near you to latch onto you, you just point down and get them really quick, and then immediately raise your gun again and keep firing. Here they come. Okay, and they're down. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and pop that. Look at that. We only used 50% of the ammo, so I can still use that for a good chunk of the game if I want. I think I'm going to. So that's the first boss of Resident Evil 2 down. The first boss of each character's A scenario. They have the same bosses. Now if you go here and examine this, push the button, there's going to come a point where it says, will you go up the ladder? Sure. Well, there's going to come a point where it says you need to go back for Sherry. And it might be here. I have to go back for Sherry. I'm surprised it even lets you go that far, to be honest. It should stop you before going up this ladder. But as you can see, we're now heading into the sewers. This weird little look at this weird underground cave. I don't know. I love this game. I do love it more than the remake in a lot of ways, but there's also some design decisions that are just like, what the hell were they thinking here? But yeah, how about that? Sherry Birkin, I'm assuming. Birkin. No, I'm just kidding, I know. Sherry Birkin, the daughter of William Birkin of Umbrella. Still not sure who Annette is right now. Poor Sherry doesn't realize how evil her dad is. Even though he also seems to be a victim of Umbrella.
Claire, you came back.
Of course I did.
I believe the man who developed the G virus is actually her father.
Yep.
What's wrong, Claire? It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town. But... Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side. Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right, trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait!
Why would Claire do that? Just cuts him off, says, I don't want to talk to you, Leon. Leon actually makes a funny comment at that part of his scenario, which you will get to see when we get there. Okay. Now, Sherry is slower than you. If I was to just sprint super far ahead, Sherry will stop following and she'll just like crouch down and huddle like she's scared. And so you have to run back and get her. So you don't want to just absolutely sprint ahead. Hey Sherry, look at this dead body. Oh yeah, just walk right in it. Heck yeah. Look at that, she's touching Claire's hand. How sweet. Alright, down we go. This might be a great example here. Yep, she stopped. That's what she does right there. So that's why you don't want to run too far ahead of her. We're going up the ladder, Sherry. Into the stinky old sewers. Gonna walk through some jello water here, so get ready. Oh, I love this part.
Let's get out of here.
Ew. Oh boy.
Claire?
Creepy. Really creepy. Who or what was that? Giant zombie with a pipe. Oh, nice.
Where are you? Sherry! Claire! I'm here!
Cool, now we get to be Sherry. Again. Once again, she is very durable. Got her photo into first aid spray. Don't have to deal with dogs this time, though, which is great. We don't have access to any kind of a map. We haven't been down in the sewers. And I think Sherry can find some stuff for Claire. I think. That's a zombie. Do. What's up this ladder? The exit to the ladder is blocked off. It's out of reach. That's an item. Various codes and meters are placed in order. Here comes a zombie. Now, zombies cannot grab Sherry. All they can do is vomit on her. Very slow moving. It's out of reach. It's out of reach. You can see the grenade rounds up there. Various tools for repairs. This is where we want to go. Sherry can crawl through a ventilation shaft. I think that's the only enemy Sherry has to deal with here. Oh, never mind. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep hitting that. Ah, sorry. Trying to get the cockroaches off me. I forgot about them. If enough cockroaches land on Sherry, it's just an instant death. That's why I was kind of freaking out there. Soda pop can. Ooh, look at this shiny thing. Will you take the wolf medal? Sure. Remember that from Resident Evil 1? Uh-oh. Why do these things all keep opening up for her? Or opening up on her? Well, that's no good. Oh no, that's even worse. It's Big Buff Man. Ew. The hell did it do to her? Alright. Well, the floodgate is open. Yes, that is how Sherry got down there. And honestly, Claire, that thing is small enough that you could probably fit in there. Not gonna lie. Ooh, blue herbs. Our very first blue herbs. Probably means there's going to be poisonous enemies. Like, I don't know, giant spiders maybe? Maybe? Ah, save room. Yes, good, good. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. We're gonna pick it all up really quick. Before we save and quit and call it an installment. Oh yeah, I'll keep that out. I think I'm gonna go with the bow gun here. Let's grab one of those. Alright. I think there's something in here. There it is, first aid spray. It's not going to be like the lockers in the police station. There is something there. Swear to God. Fax to the sewer manager. User list of the connecting facility. On the first and third Wednesdays of the month, Angelica Margaret, Chief of Maintenance, will make use of the facilities. Be sure to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan, as the equipment she will be using is susceptible to the effects of water vapors. On the 28th of every month, the chemical transporter Don Weller will use the facility. The chemicals he will be transporting are extremely volatile. Extreme caution should be observed throughout their transport. On 6th and 16th every month, Police Chief Brian Irons will visit the facility to attend the regular meetings that take place in the lab. So there's a lab around here somewhere. Okay. On the 4th Friday of every other month, William Birkin will use the facility to conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of Umbrella Incorporated. As the probability of an attack upon Dr. Birkin will be high, take every measure conceivable to guard his life. You will be informed of all other potential visitors and the times they will arrive as needed. Guide these individuals to their destinations safely. We expect nothing but the best from you. Charles Coleman, Secretary-Chief, Umbrella Headquarters. Wow, so the sewer is being used as a way to covertly transport members of Umbrella. Interesting. There is nothing inside. I think we can open this with Claire's lockpick. Heck yeah. Well, we'll explore that later. For now, let's go ahead and save and quit. You know what? Now that I've got all this extra handgun ammo. There it is. I think I'm actually going to take that along with the submachine gun. I don't need a first aid spray. Okay. Keep that equipped for now. Yeah, let's do it. Another new save. Claire A12. Cool. Well, we've done it. We finished the police station and we finally made it to the sewers. I think the sewers in this game are better realized than they are in the remake. The sewers in the remake were slightly disappointing to me, even though they were probably more realistic. So yeah, looking forward to the next installment. Probably be about a week from today as usual, unless I get some spare time on like a Saturday or Sunday that I don't see myself having at the moment, but you never know. Yeah, hope to see you for that. By the way, hope you all had a good day and you enjoyed watching this installment, and I hope you'll be there for the next one. Until then, bye for now, everyone.